Hello everyone, just wanted to show you this final group of Japanese 28mm figures that I've painted up for bolt action. This completes my Japanese army now. I had a number of figures already painted that I'd completed some time ago, and then just recently I've painted up a group of warlord figures that I got from out of my lead mountain, and a couple of tanks, and these I purchased recently from the assault group, and they're kind of the specialist units and weapons teams and that kind of thing. So I've got quite a nice rounded Japanese army now. It hasn't taken me long to complete, and it's ready to play games at the club now. So I'll just show you what I got. As I say, they're all from the assault group. I really like the assault group's figures. I much prefer them to the ones available from Warlord, but they don't package them specifically for bolt action. So for instance, they come in blisters of 4 figures. So I've got a blister pack of flamethrowers here. Now usually in bolt action you're only allowed 1 flamethrower with a support figure in an army list, so 4 figures is too many. 2 would have been sufficient, but as I say, it doesn't worry me too much. I'm sure in formal games, if I wanted to field 2 flamethrower teams, I'd be allowed to. Yeah, so as I say, I think these figures are a lot nicer than Warlord. Sometimes the assault group are a little bit kind of clumsily cast. They have quite sort of thick bits of additional metal on them, but in the case of most of these figures, that wasn't the case. So I think these are all nice little purchases. So those are the flamethrowers. Then I bought a blister pack of snipers. Same thing, there are 4 figures, and normally in a game you'd only need 1 sniper with a support figure. But I think there is one list in the supplement book that allows you to have 2 sniper teams. And again, if you're not playing a formal kind of game, then it's up to you and your opponent what you allow. Has anyone noticed? Normally I put Tester's dull coat on my figures, and I was running short of it about midway through last year. Still had 1 can of it left, and Amazon sent me an offer of 3 cans, and at the time I didn't take the offer up because I still had 1 can to go, but didn't think I was going to have a problem. And that can ran out in around the beginning of December, and I made a purchase from a company, won't name them, offering a discounted price on a pack of 3 cans, which was the sort of normal way that I buy Tester's dull coat, and it never turned up. And I emailed them about 2 weeks ago, and they said no, the company's they've stopped supplying us, which was a little bit irritating because they didn't have that when I made the original purchase. It was in stock, as it were. But anyway, since then I've been looking around, can't find Tester's dull coat anywhere. It seems to have completely disappeared from the online at the moment, which I vaguely remember that something similar happened a few years back, and it reappeared. But is anyone else having that problem? On these figures I had to use Army Painter Anti-Shine, which doesn't quite take the shine off in the same way that Testa's Dull Coat does. It's a bit thicker. It's more of a varnish than it is an anti-shine. Whereas Testa's Dull Coat, I use it as a varnish, but a lot of people will put that over the top of a varnish. But an anti-shine varnish, you would think it should really take the shine off completely. But anyway, it's best I can, the best I can find at the moment. So I just have to keep my eyes out and see if Testa's Dull Coat reappears. And this is a medium machine gun, so this is the correct number of figures. So quite happy with that. Nice figures again, as I say. And then finally I've got a medium mortar, again with 3 figures, which is the correct number for bolt action. So yeah, I'm quite pleased now. I mean, I've got 2 bolt action armies now, and they're not historically suited to one another. One is British Paras, and the other is this Imperial Japanese army. So at some stage I'll have to get around to painting some Germans and some, I don't know, some US Marines or something. But I'm not going to do that in the immediate future. I've got loads of other projects on the go, but at least I've got these now ready to take down the club and play. And that's it. That's what I wanted to show you. One other thing though, has anyone else noticed on YouTube that on the sort of home page of everybody's channel, rather than on the right hand side having related channels, which gives you a kind of an idea of what other channels you might not be subscribed to that are wargaming related, now they seem to have switched to popular channels which only bear the sort of slightest resemblance to our hobby. They seem to be very popular channels dealing with toys and sort of frivolous games like that, rather than wargaming, either fantasy wargaming, sci-fi, historical, whatever you're into. The popular channels seem to bear no resemblance to any of our interests. So I've disabled mine, but it's a bit irritating. The only way you can link people to other related channels now is to create a featured channels list, so that you deliberately make a point of promoting channels that inspire you. So yeah, that's just something else curious that I've noticed going on recently. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, everyone. Bye for now.